Hey there. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. I'll say that again. It's free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast. Oh, yep, with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started. Now it's time for the Big Bad Broadcast.
Oh. I was just trimming the tree. I'm Michael Carbonaro, and welcome to the merriest holiday, nondescript time of year we all really know is Christmas. A time of year when we pretend that giving is better than getting and gain weight. This is a show tonight not afraid to explore the holidays for what they really are. Welcome to the Roast of Santa Claus, a special evening raising proceeds for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. It gives me great pleasure to introduce your host of the evening. Here he is, a man you might recognize as many of our guests tonight from the Big Bad Broadcast, a bold show pushing the boundaries on being not funny. Have fun tonight, friends. Bring drugs. Here is Craig Mitchell.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Michael Carbonaro. Thank you. The sister I always wanted and never had. Okay. Welcome to the Big Bad Broadcast Santa Claus Roast. It's our first annual and probably our last annual roast, but we're here to have fun. We're going to make fun of the big fat guy, not me, Santa. Me too, probably. And we're going to have a lot of fun doing it, but it's for a good cause. It is for charity. Just remember that today you'll see below the screen somewhere about here, I think, there will be a link for you to go to St. Jude's and to donate to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Please donate as much as you can to make sure that kids with cancer and kids who are sick, who may not be home this year, can be home next year. Yeah, that would be very, very good. And like I said, we're here to roast the one, the only Santa Claus. And while he is here as well, and we have a lot of people here who want to make fun of him as well. I mean, let's look at what we have. We have the Anti-Claus. We have Rudy the Red. I think I know who that is. We have comedian Bobby Collins. We have Mrs. Claus. We have the Angry Elf. We have Fred Klett. And, of course, we have the Godfather of Christmas and several really, really, really cool surprises. Let's see if I can get this ball to hit me. Okay, never mind. Okay, so Santa, we're really, really glad that you're here. I've been thinking about this for a long time, and there's several things I wanted to bring up about you, Santa, that really bother me. They say that you're the magic elf, and that you have rosy cheeks and a nose that looks like a cherry, and that when you laugh, your belly jiggles like a bowl full of jelly. Yeah, you know what? That's not magic. You're an obese alcoholic with type 2 diabetes. You realize that, right? Yeah. I looked it up. You're over 1,000 years old. What keeps you alive? Oh, yeah, the magic of Christmas. Yeah, bullshit. You probably have the same doctor as Keith Richards. We all know that, okay? Yeah. When you bring presents to little boys and little girls, you come down the chimney. First off, perv. You know, if I did that, I'd be on the sex offender website. Again, never mind. You visit over 90 million homes in one night. 90 million homes. You think that's good? The last episode of MASH beat that. So there. All right. Your sleigh travels at the speed of light. Thank you. I'm going too fast. Hey, thank you for the pity laughs. All right. So your sleigh travels at the speed of light. Yeah, we know. Bud Light. Boom. Ow! Okay.
Ho, ho, ho.
Well, Santa, you do get around. I never realized how much work you do on Christmas Eve and how fast you have to do it. So this year, instead of leaving you milk and cookies, I'm going to leave you a 6-pack of Red Bull and some Adderall. How about that? That'll help you out. Oh, please, one thing. I did send you a list this year. Try to get it right. Last year, I asked you for some gay apparel. I was expecting some really nice clothes. And instead, you left me a leather harness and some nipple clamps. That really wasn't cool. I used them, yeah, but it looks really weird at that wedding. Okay, I'm just letting you know. And speaking of being gay, Santa, it's time for you to come out of the closet. Come on, seriously, man. You know, you dress in fur and you call everybody hoes. You know, that's like Saturday night down at the Anvil. I mean, honestly, and how gay are you? Your handwriting is the same as my mom's. Come on. You know, and I know this, he only comes once a year. Bullshit. Come on. We know it's more than that. I mean, it might be a bone you toss to Mrs. Claus. But as for the rest of the year, those elves look... As for the rest of the year, those elves look really happy, and we all know they're waist high. So, Santa, you're a fat bastard, but you've always been good to me. It's great to have you here today so we can roast you. You're a good sport. But it's time to bring on our first. Actually, we have a special surprise. Yeah, I forgot to. This is our first surprise. Now, this person has been missing for a long time. We thought he was gone. We didn't know where he was. We had no idea. But he has resurfaced this Christmas season. He's here today. And please welcome a Christmas greeting from the one, the only, the legendary Lane Smurge.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? Nice to see you, Drippy. Bob. Betty. Well, la 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 la. You know what? Since Christmas is right around the corner, we might as well sing a Christmas song. You could all sing along if you'd like. When I was a little kid, I used to sharpen ice cream sticks on a curb and then go out and dissect frogs. And one day my grandmother caught me and she was ready to beat the heck out of me. But, I just looked up at her and I smiled. And she understood. Oh, you had better watch out. Thank you. You better not cry. You better not cry. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He knows when you are sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. A huge fucking fat man in a red suit is coming to one more time tonight won't be just any tomorrow I love you Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I miss you. I hope you miss me. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, whatever's going.
Maybe Santa could run him over with some reindeers.
The legendary Lane Smurge has returned. And, well, now it's time to really kick off this roast. Let's put it into some high gear. I'm going to introduce our first roaster. All right, now, this man needs no introduction. I asked him where he worked. All he would say really quietly was sanitation. I don't really know what that means, but I think I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse later. It's the one, the only, the very frightening and very funny Godfather of Christmas.
Thank you very much. They don't make Christmas like they used to like now. I remember we'd come down and we'd roast chestnuts and all in the living room, and we didn't even have a fireplace. We just fucking start a little thing and roast the things. Wake up, you find like a foot or a hand in your sock. It was always nice. My Uncle Dominic loved doing that shit because you never knew who the fuck. But I got a lot of rings from those things. Sometimes they leave the rings on, you know. But Christmas is a time for taking, you know.
I'll drink to that.
You got to do, because my father always taught me, may he rest in peace. I don't know. They say he's dead. I don't know if he's high, he's dead, whatever. But my father would always say things like, it's better to receive than it is to give. You guys agree with me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Am I right?
That was my line.
You're right. You're right.
This bullshit about, you know, Christmas and all that. Listen, Christmas is about Jesus. That's what it's about, right? Our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. It's not about Macy's or Hasey's. Listen, rob them all you can. That's what I say. Rob them all. These guys know with the group robbing is bullshit. Don't go with that group robbing shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say, and now I'm celebrating Florida, Christmas in Florida. To me, a guy selling me a tree in fucking shorts and flip-flops is not Christmas. It's not Christmas. You know what I'm saying? But I want to show all you kids here, too. I got a new wine for kids out.
A new wine for kids.
It's a new wine. You got to be at least 5 years old to start drinking this shit. But it's a beautiful thing. It's called Your Mother. That's the name of the wine. So
it's got a nipple on the top.
No, nipples on the bottom. That's another story. By the way, our host is a very attractive man. What's his name again? The guy that did the hosting.
Greg.
What's his name?
Greg,
I noticed that you like that ball thing kept going in front of your face. I don't know. Were you doing that purposely?
Yes. Yes. I'm comfortable with balls on my face.
Comfortable balls.
Santa Claus already came to town.
I think he was the other kid with my cousin sitting on his lap, face down, actually. But,
Town is my nickname.
His
He
nickname
wanted
was
to play
Reach Around.
softball when he was a kid, but every time they told me he had 4 balls, he passed out. But I just want to say, Merry Christmas, kids. There's no Santa. Stop that shit. In life, if you want something, you take it. You take it. You know what I mean? You just, well, don't let nobody see you, nothing like that. You know what I mean? You got to take it. And then you sell it. You mark it up 30%. And you make it. That's how you make money. And you save and you save. So I'm honored to be on this roast right now. I'm bombing, but I'm honored to be on this roast right now. You know what I mean? But when you bomb, you keep going. You just you got to keep. I totally went blank on everything because I took extra painkillers today for my hip. But that's another thing. My uncle take me to this doctor. Now I got to wear one of them big shoes now. Fucking great hip doctor. But well, folks, this is called now part 3 when you go down in flames, like I'm going down right now. Fucking flames. Totally went blank. Had it all. I drove 7,000 miles in my beautiful 43-foot, $500,000 fucking piece of shit RV. That nothing works. And
Don't worry about it,
really
Godfather. When we
glad to
edit
be-
this, you'll be Tony Bennett.
All right, hold on. Let me get out of this. Let me get out of this mess myself. Okay? Listen, I don't like nobody. I never liked nobody. And I want to thank you for having me here. I'm sorry that I embarrassed everybody today. I don't give 2 shits, though. I personally don't. I don't like holidays. I don't like people. I like me. Listen, take care of the kids in St. Jude's, okay?
Oh, God.
I feel
Take
so
care of the
warm
kids in
inside.
St. Jude's. Whatever you do, don't be a cheap bastard. I've done a lot of things for those people. Soon as first 10% of whatever I rob, boom, goes right to them. First 10%. So take your money. Don't be a cheap bastard. They are a great organization. I've been involved with them for years, and I'm glad these guys picked that. Really, these kids, and you'll always see a smile on their face. Not like Lane's Merge. That fucking miserable, I don't know where he got his money. Never smiles. But these kids, with all they're going through, they got a smile on their face. So thank God we can laugh like these kids. They laugh. They're happier than most people that have their health and everything. So open your wallet up, you cheap bastards. So why don't we bring it back to the guy, the host there of the most. Yeah. I'm going to tell you this, though. I want to end with this. And I'm man enough to say, I'm very attracted to that man. I don't know what it is. He reminds me of Johnny, my cellmate for 3 years. Johnny was about 50 pounds more, so it was, but I'm very attracted to him, and I'd like to talk to him after the show if that's possible.
There you go. All right. Well, thank you very much there, the Godfather. I'm horrified, and but guns are a turn on, and that brings up St. Jude. Please, please look, go to this link and donate. Very, very. I'm trying to think of the word. From being generosity. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you so much. Okay, all right. Let's move on. That was the Godfather. I didn't want to say anything bad about him because I'm hoping he fucking sponsors our podcast. Anyway, seriously, it's time to bring up a woman. I believe she's the only woman on our dais right now, but that's okay. She's actually married to the big man himself. And the thing is, you know that with Santa and Mrs. Claus have no kids. They have no. You know why? Because she's frigid, and that's because she's in the North Pole. And that everybody's frigid up there. But, you know, I hear now she's down south, but she's still frigid. But she's here today. She's going to roast her husband. This should be a lot of she's strangling me right now. Please welcome Mrs. Claus.
She's a knockout.
Hello, how are you? Having a good time? We love you. Oye, the Godfather, Papi. How do you really feel, Papi?
How you been, sweetheart? I miss you.
Are we taping? Are we taping?
Yeah, we're taping. We're taping.
Listen, Santa Claus, I love him, but sometimes with all the ho, 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 do you know what you get with 3 hoes? A very happy Santa, which really pisses me off. But anyway, listen. No, he think he's very romantic sometimes, you know, because he telling me, my left leg, he call it Thanksgiving. My right leg, he call it Christmas. And they say, can I visit you in between the holidays? That's just not very good. That's very tough. Very tough, not romantic. Listen, what do you call an elf who wears earmuffs? Whatever you want, he can't fucking hear you. Okay. Ooh, I can't believe you said that. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Can you edit that out? Can you bleep me? Because I'm not supposed to do the bad words. That is terrible. That is terrible. I will tell you that sometimes Santa Claus is not always in a good mood. Okay? I tell you the truth about this. This happened long time ago, long time. There it is. It's getting to Christmas Eve. 4 elves. They get sick. He's like, oh my God. So he gets 4 trainee elves to take the place, but that they cannot make the toys fast enough. So he feels the pressure, you know. So then he comes out. He said, okay, I'm going to harness the reindeer. He goes to harness the reindeer. 4 reindeers are about to have babies. They're about to have a baby. 3 of them jumped the fence. We don't know where the hell they went. I don't know what happened. Then he said, okay, forget it. I'm just going to load the sleigh. He loaded the sleigh with all the toys. All of a sudden, the floorboard on the sleigh cracked forth. The toys go all over the place. It's a big fat mess. He's like, oh my God, this is terrible. So he's very frustrated. So he go inside the house and he's going to go drink some apple cider and some rum. But when he opened the cabinet, all the elves drank everything. They drank the cider. And they hid all the liquor in the cabinet. He's like, I'm going to kill somebody. So anyway, in him getting all upset, he dropped the cider of apple, and all the pieces went all over the place, millions of pieces all over. So he get the broom, but he discovered that at the bottom of the broom, all the mice chewed the broom. He can't even use it. Right there, there's a knock on the door, ringing the bell, ding dong, ding dong, ding. He opened the door, and there was a lovely, nice, cute little angel. And she said, "Oh, Santa, Merry Christmas. Santa, it's a lovely day. Look at this beautiful tree that I have for you. Where would you like me to stick it?" So this began the tradition of the angel on the top of the tree. A lot of people don't know this. I know. We go to vacation a lot of times to Alaska. I love Alaska. A lot of you know what I'm going to talk about because I love Alaska and I love the traditions that the Eskimos have. The Inuits, they call themselves the Inuits. Do you know how they hunt for the polar bear? Do you know how they hunt for the polar bear? I will tell you. They cut a hole in the ice. They put peas around the hole. So when the polar bear comes up to take a pee, they kick him in the ice hole. Listen, I know about this because my father is from Iceland, my mother's Cuban, so that makes me a nice Cuban. Thank you very much. I love you. We love you. Please donate today. We love you. And please bleep out that chicky choochki with the coochie coochie word that I have a good time. I love you, everybody.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Claus, come on. Here for her. Oh, man. I didn't realize that she was related to Charo. Okay, cool. Very nice. And now we have another special guest who's here by video because he's up in the North Pole, I believe. Please welcome the one, the only man with more balls than I have, Frosty the Snowman.
Hey, what's up, you chestnuts? It's me, Frosty. You didn't think I'd make it, did you? Yeah, when you invite me down to roast the old fat man in Florida, I know what you're really trying to do. You were trying to get Frosty down to the Sunshine State so I melt. Well, I'm not having that. I'm up here safe at the North Pole. I'm not going to let that stop me from giving that fat ass what he deserves. I got to tell you, Saint Nick, you can tell a lot about the guy by the quality of people he has on the dais at his roast. And that says a lot. Because look at these losers, huh? Who's even hosting this thing? Craig Mitchell? I think I speak for the rest of the world when I say, who? Yeah, I didn't know who you were, Craig. So I had to Google you. And you know what? Google didn't know who you were either. No, it's okay. Apparently, you were on an episode of The Sopranos back in the day? Yeah, I hear you did a great job playing the fat, bloated corpse they found in the Passaic River. Well done, sir. You chestnut. See, you got the angry elf here again, huh? You know why he's so angry? Low elf esteem. No, just kidding. You'd be angry, too, if you had to walk around with his face, huh? What an ugly mug. Let's see. Who else we got here? Oh, the great magician, Michael Carbonaro. Yeah? What do? You can make your thumb disappear and go back on your hand? Wow. I have a hat that brought me to life. Suck on it, Carbonaro. As great as a magician you are, the one thing you can't make disappear is your virginity. Work on that one. Oh, who else have we got here? Bobby Collins? Bobby Collins? Of course he's here. Where else would he be? Nobody's booking him. The only date he has on his calendar right now is his funeral. No, I'm just kidding, Bobby. I checked out your website. I looked at your tour dates. Yeah, it reminds me of a cell phone plan in the 90s. Lots of free nights and weekends. I kid. Seriously, your schedule does have some holes in it. Like the whole month of January, and the whole month of February, and the whole month of March. Oh, Oh, I kid. My buddy Rudolph is here. Rudy, how you doing? Hey, pop question, Rudy. How many elves does it take to screw in a light bulb? 9. 8 to hold you down and 1 to twist it to the right. Which end you want it in this year? I kid, because I care. Hey, on a serious note, Rudolph, you do know what your wife does while you're away delivering presents every Christmas Eve, don't you? Yeah. She goes in town and she blows a few bucks. Get it? Goes into town and blows a few bucks. Bucks, they're male deer. She's cheating on you. Wah, wah. I kid. Oh, this is too much fun. Let me just say, Santa has always had a great beard. And we call her Mrs. Claus. I'm sorry. Yeah, Mrs. Claus and I are actually very good friends. Yeah, in fact, last week we had a snowball fight. I won. I hit her in the chin with my snowballs 50 times. She loves the slushy. I'm just kidding. And of course, it wouldn't be a roast without talking about the man, the myth. Nick, they call you Kris Kringle. They call you Santa Claus. They call you St. Nicholas. You got more aliases than P. Diddy, pal. Like, seriously, pick a name and stick with it. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll be honest with you. No matter what you call yourself, to me, you'll always be the poster boy for diabetes. Honestly, Nick, the most magical thing about you is that you still have both your legs, you cookie-eating motherfucker. I kid. No, Nick, honestly, this comes from the heart, Nick. You've done a lot of good. You've done a lot of great things. It's been an honor to be your friend. Just thinking of all the joy you bring to all the kids around the world, it really makes you a special man deserving of this night. And my only wish for you is that you and Mrs. Claus had kids of your own. But that's kind of hard to do, Nick, because you only come once a year, and when you do, it's down a chimney. Oh, no, it's okay. After looking at Mrs. Claus, I don't blame you. I'd pick the chimney, too. All right, Nick, you enjoy the rest of this night, and I will see you soon. Miss Claus, take care, my little snowblower. Frosty, out.
Oh man, that was Frosty. I'm just making a note. Next year, make sure he's made with yellow snow. All right, good. Actually, that wasn't a note. I'm actually donating right now to St. Jude's. Come on. You can get on your phone. Go to the link. Donate. Make for the kid. It's for the kids, for the children. I'll tell you, for the children. And now, also for the children, we're going to bring on somebody very, 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 very funny. But he's not here, so we're going to bring on somebody else. No, I'm just kidding. It is a man who was actually on the very, very first episode I ever did of the Big Bad Broadcast when it was under a different name. This man was on the show. He's very, very, very funny. I worked with him once at Governor's, and he said, you know what? You need the money. I'm going to give you the door. He gave me the fucking door, the real door. I don't understand that, but okay. I still have it. It's right here right now. It's okay. It's good. He's actually, I know his brother Tom Collins. Actually, that's why I'm in rehab. Thank you so much. You've never heard that before, have you, Bobby?
No.
Okay. Well, we're going to bring on a very, 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 very funny man, a gifted comedian. Please welcome Bobby Collins.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Hey.
All right. Hey, Bobby.
I got to tell you, when you invited me, I didn't know that Mrs. Claus, I took Spanish 1 for 5 years. Hola, Isabel. ¿Cómo estás? Estoy bien. And then when you had Frosty the Snowman, being a performer, I gave him the light 4 times to get off. And I got to tell you, and as far as the Godfather, I took a nap. So, and roasting Santa Claus, I got to be honest, growing up in New York City, before I moved out to Long Island, Santa Claus was the only savior us poor kids had. And he gave us reason enough to make the songs up. You know, Jingle Bells, Santa smells a half a mile away. Or check the balls on that big collie. Tra-la-la-la-la. This was our way. This was our way. And keep in mind, with what we're going through in our society now, and Santa's coming in another week, keep this in mind. When you're dead, you don't know you're dead. Other people feel the pain. Same thing when you're stupid. So, it's not about pharmaceuticals. It's not about technology. It's not about politics or television. It's about love. It's about giving, and it's about sharing. So, thank you, Santa. Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah. Bobby Collins, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Here for him. Oh, man. And remember, St. Jude's donate. I'm going to say it every time I come back. Donate to St. Jude's right here. We have the link for you. It's under our name. Do it, please. Our goal is $2,500. Okay. And Bobby Collins said he was going to match that just himself. Thank you very much, Bobby. We appreciate it. No, that's our modest goal. We'd love to break that. So please donate generously. And now, speaking of generous, we have a very, very special person here. It's the Angry Elf, and I'm telling you, he is angry. I mean, I haven't seen an elf this angry since I burned down the Keebler tree. Seriously, they were pissed. I haven't seen an elf this angry since I kicked Peter Dinklage in the balls. Really. I haven't seen an elf this angry since Hervé Villechaize asked me for M&Ms, and what? Z-Plane? And he was pissed. Please welcome the one, the only, the Angry Elf.
Hey, you fuckers, how you doing? Good to be here. This is bullshit. I don't like this man. This man is no good. It's Santa Claus. Yeah, Santa Claus. Yeah. We do all the fucking work, pal. You're like Steve Jobs and fucking iPad, okay? He didn't do that shit. Everybody else did. Oh, that's right. And you know what? And we don't even get a fucking work break. You know what? You see where I'm at right here? I'm in a fucking closet, okay? I'm in a fucking walk-in closet working for nothing.
Look to the side. Craig's next to you.
And a lot of people don't realize why I'm here, okay? Why I'm here is because me and Rudolph had a threesome with Mrs. Claus. We ran the train on that bitch. You remember that, Rudy? It was right after you got stopped. I stopped you from snorting up the rest of Frosty. Fucking roll off the red-nosed cokehead is more like it. Son of a bitch. Yeah. Yeah, you got Frosty. Thank God he's got no kids, but he's got great dad jokes, doesn't he? Yeah. You can't all be fucking winners, people. Shut up. I love Mrs. Claus, though. I really fucking love Mrs. Claus. You don't understand how much I love Mrs. Claus. I didn't realize until last night that she sounded like Angel Salazar, but, you know, it's fucking great. It's great when she's like, "Aye, Poppy, aye, Poppy, aye." Fucking amazing. And let's talk about Bobby Collins. Bobby Collins, I love this guy so much. I'm going to beat him for Halloween. Oh, I love The Godfather. The Godfather of Christmas was great. I love that Big Pussy's still getting work. And then Lane's merge. Who the fuck is that guy? Lanes merge? I've seen better lanes merging on I-95. Get the fuck off my street. Fucking bullshit. I don't know. Then we got Anti-Claus. I've never really met that motherfucker, but he looks like he's in Brooklyn.
Don't worry about where I am.
You're not in the RV with fucking Godfather, are you? Oh, I won't worry. I won't worry where you're at. That's right. Well, let's get to Santa Claus, the man, the myth, the motherfucking legend. I love how Bobby Collins suckled up to your asshole when he finished his video, okay? I love like he was because he knows he's on the naughty list, right? You know, so he's just like, hey, I love you, Santa. Just put your ass right there, Santa. I'm gonna tell you something, Santa. Let me tell you something, Santa. I fucking love you, man. You gave me purpose, man. I was doing those shoes for that cobbler that slept all the fucking time, and you came to me. You made me the elf I am today. I love you, motherfucker. I love you all. Give to St. Jude.
Ladies and gentlemen, the angry elf, who happens to be at St. Jude's right now. So apparently he's somebody that we are actually donating for. But please, I mean, nothing says donate to the children at St. Jude's like guns and alcohol. And that's what this is all about. Seriously. So please donate generously. And now it's time. I don't even know who's next. Is there somebody next? Let me see. Who's next?
Woody or Fred?
No. Yeah, this is my favorite. This is comedian Fred Klett. If you haven't seen his stand-up, you're among friends. Anyway, seriously, extremely funny. He had over 60 million views on Dry Bar. 60 million. And we don't know who this one guy was who watched him 6 million times, but I'm sure he needs a drink. I'm seriously. No, Fred Klett is very, very funny, and he has achieved success, and it's kind of confusing since he dresses like he works at Blockbuster. Please welcome comedian Fred Klett.
Well, first off, it was 80 million.
Oh.
Nice. Okay, now, and I'm so happy to be asked to be part of this Santa roast. Santa, first off, I want a huge shout out for all you do. It's incredible. We used to talk about it all the time. I mean, you get around the world, you get gifts to every single child out there. It's mind-boggling how you do it. You're a miracle worker. Now, having said that, I do, much like a cruise passenger, have a few complaints. The year 1963. All my brothers got 6 guns, holsters, cowboy hats, cowboy boots, rifles, even a BB gun. I got a stick with a horse head on it. Come on, Santa, what's that about? I visited you 3 times that year, and you told me I was on the nice list. You asked what I wanted for Christmas. I told you 6 guns with a holster. You said that would be no problem. A horse head on a stick. Now, like a cruise ship passenger, I'm not done. 1965. Still trusting you. Santa, anyone could have a bad day. This time I had 4 visits with you. 4 visits. I wanted to make sure I got through to you what I wanted. And you asked me, what would I like? I said a space helmet, space suit, space guns, a space blaster. Not all of them. One would be fine. What did you give me? A science kit with a microscope and test tubes. Why, Santa? I never liked science. I wasn't good in science. Why? I'm still not done. 1971, I wrote you 2 letters. since visiting and telling you in person didn't seem to help. Maybe in print you'd have better records and get me what I wanted, or at least close to it. I wanted a Ford Mustang that I could drive. I thought, why not go all out, go big? What did you give me? Driving glove. 1982, the year I got married. I thought maybe you could help me with the diamond ring for the engagement. What did you give me? Socks and shirts. 1995, I've got 3 sons. You didn't get them anything that they wanted. And they all looked at me like, why? And I couldn't even tell them. 2018, I thought, you know what? I've been materialistic through all these years. I think I'm getting it. I don't want material things. I've grown up. I asked you for a good year. Lots of bookings, lots of gigs. 2019 rolls around. I've never had so many cancellations in my life. Santa, I'm starting to lose faith. So I'm going to tell you this, Santa. I'm going to give you one more chance. This year, a slingshot, a BB gun, a space helmet, a space blaster. Give me something. Bring back the faith, Santa. Merry Christmas, and I hope I get one of those gifts this year.
Well, I'm glad to know I'm not the worst one now.
No way. Ladies and gentlemen, Fred Klett and his Christmas list for over the years, and also it was really nice to see your forehead. Okay, good. And now, we're very lucky to have this person here. He's doing his yearly runaround on all the networks. We have, of course, I'm talking about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And I just want to say, Rudolph, every year, your story of how all the reindeer turn you down and Santa curses you out and you're down in the dumps and you think your life is over. But finally, at the end with the storm, Santa uses you with the nose. It just proves to me that even if you're a fuck up, if somebody needs you, they will use you. So that's great. So please welcome the one, the only Rudy the Red.
Hey, gang, let me just turn on my nose and my antlers here. And I just want to say that, there's a rumor going around that I had some work done on my rack. But that's a little natural, It's my rack. A lot of bucks at my age just can't, get it up like this. But it's pretty good. And I just want to say that everything's been going great for me since I signed with Bill J, attorney at law, and he got me like everything. He got me a suit against Santa for not hiring the disabled, and the nose keeps going off. And so I started to make money off of that. Then he went after those bastards that told my story. Now I get residuals on anything that's Rudolph. And we got a lot of stuff. We got little Rudolphs here. And I make a fortune off of this. We got blinking noses. See, this nose blinks too. Oh, huh?
Hey.
We got jingle bells. Rudolph jingle bells. It's just amazing. And I got something very rare here. I've got frosty water. Yeah. Water from Frosty. You throw this on your snowman and boy, just stand back. Let me get this nose again. There we go. Okay. So and the hats. We got the hats with the little cute Rudolph on it. That's what I looked like when I was a kid. But hey, put on some weight, lost some hair, but everything's going good. And I just want to say that I'm really happy to be here with such fine comedians and the other people too. And I just want to say that it's been a great experience. And I love you all, even though I don't know most of you. But just give to St. Jude's and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and whatever you celebrate, all right? Take care, everybody.
Merry Christmas, Cokehead.
Merry Christmas.
Rudolph.
Merry Christmas. God, I'm in the
Now
spirit.
it's Christmas. Now it feels like Christmas.
Yes,
we got
definitely.
Rudolph. And now, since it is Christmas, we're going to look at the other side. We're going to bring on somebody who has a, you in the new Marvel movies, they show alternative universes. Well, this guy is from an alternative Christmas. Please welcome the Anti-Claus.
Oh, hey, wow. I just want to say what a fucking disappointment this has been. I want to say, Craig, I'd like to say you did a great job, but we've all been here since the beginning and we've actually seen what you've done, so I can't say that. Rudolph, I just want to say, too, I'm sorry I ate your parents, but they were fucking delicious. Rudolph from John. You know, Craig, when you called me to do this, you said St. Jude's. You didn't put any, you said, I thought you told me St. Jude's. I'm going, yeah, we'll fucking raise money for St. Jude, the patron saint of the people who've been fucked over since the beginning of time. St. Jude. And Godfather, I'm glad the Godfather's here. You know, I was at your inauguration, in case you don't remember. I sang that song for you. Huh?
I do. I remember.
It's the ring, they said, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. We got a new boss now, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum.
Yeah, stop, bring
no
your tears.
fish to bring pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. So he took my thumb, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum.
You know what, Mike? You put me in the Christmas spirit. I'm starting to cry. Thank you.
Hold on, let me jingle my bells for you a little bit. And which is easy, looking at Mrs. Claus. Everyone's making fun of her. I think she's hot, man. She could make a dead penguin get up fucking hot. Anyway. Come on. Listen, they say Santa only comes once a year, but we know Mrs. Claus. Come on, where do you think all those elves came from? She's banging around. Yeah. You can't tell me a couple of those ain't mine. That little angry bastard, he's probably my son right there. I have angry elf. I live on a shelf, and nobody came to play with me, so I play with myself. Nobody likes the fucking elf on a shelf, okay? Little fucking spy. Like I want a spy looking. Hey, and before I forget, I want to fucking remember, Fred Klett and Bobby Collins, because everyone else is going to forget them, so I might as well remember them. We're having fun now. I know the gingerbread man was supposed to be here, and I know he didn't come because he owed me and Godfather some money. Run as fast as you can, you piece of shit. You're getting two in the back of the head, gingerbread man. You know why he didn't come? Because fucking last time I saw him, I put a cigarette out in his fucking arm. Fuck him. Take off without giving me. Humpty Dumpty was supposed to be here, but we ate him for breakfast. He's a big egg.
This is Christmas.
It's Christmas time in your aunt. No, anyway, Santa. This is for St. Jude's. St. Jude's, and I love what they do. It's they help the kids. The kids are the only people I like. Everyone else can drop dead. Just help the kids. Fucking Santa. Let me tell you something. Santa, would it kill you once in a while? You could have dropped a present at a fucking Jewish house, huh? Everyone, you got to pass some. No Jew got to. What do you think we're so fucking angry? You got blamed. Oh no, Christmas is about Jesus, and you don't believe in Jesus. No, we don't believe. We got blamed for killing him, but we don't believe in him. And everyone says the Jews killed. No, the fucking Romans. Godfather Christmas, he killed Jesus. Let me tell you something. I love it. It was who was the most powerful people in the world? The Romans, right? But they said no, the Jews. They made us kill. Now let me tell you, it didn't happen. Anyway, Santa Claus. I did my poem for you, right? It was the night before Christmas, and there on my couch, Santa's dead, mutilated body was strewn through my house. His head was laying by the chimney there, and a trickle of blood ran down from his hair. See, I'd taken his goodies and his wallet and gold chains, then hacked to pieces Santa's mortal remains. If he wanted to live, then good old St. Nick should have dropped off a fucking present once in a while for a Jew, you bastard.
That's Christmas, kids. That's Christmas.
Anyway, Merry Christmas. Give to St. Jude's. Otherwise, I'll find you. I will find you. I will come through this internet, and I will find you, and you will fuck.
That's enough.
Where's the fucking money? Get the money.
Where can I buy
Get the
that
fucking
poem?
money.
I want that poem printed on a piece of glass. I want that poem.
It'll be like the footsteps. I'll walk on your face with them. All right, Angry Elf. There.
10,000 for a piece of Lane's name. Lane's
Lane's merge. I forgot to mention him because who the fuck's gonna remember that? Anyway.
Oh.
Anthony Claus. Let's hear it for him. Come on. Oh my God! Yeah, the gingerbread man. I forgot to mention him. He was going to be here. I scared him away because I took some frosting and made a little asshole. I was going to have my way with him later, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I'll say that cookie who's boss. Come on, seriously, we're talking stuff now. By the way, St. Jude's, please look right here. Yeah. You have it. I'm going to put it here. I swear. Just go to this link and donate. Donate. If you donate enough, we won't do this again next year. So please donate a lot. Yes, donate with love, as you said. And one more very special. Well, we have the guest of honor that's about to come on right now. He's a man who shows up at your house once a year. No, Mike, it's not your dad. And he's going to be here. He's going to, and we've been making fun of him. He's here to, have his say. Please welcome the one, the only jolly man from the north, Santa Claus.
Oh, ho, ho. All right. I took a couple of notes listening to you people to try to save this show. You got to get this thing started, man. I'm sweating my Christmas balls off. Yeah, I'm Santa Claus. St. Jude just called and said, keep your fucking money. I'm Santa Claus. Although I look like Santa, I'm really like Bill Cosby. I come while you're sleeping. And they'll probably ask me to resign this year for having people sit on my lap and getting a little frisky at office parties. Craig's the MC tonight. We call him producer. We call him Yoda. We call him the guy that does everything. Here's something you'll never hear him called. Funny. Craig's life has never changed at all. Now he's an Uber driver. He drives around and picks up strangers and they give him money. For most of his life, he drove around and paid strangers money to get in his car. The gingerbread man was supposed to be here. He called. He said he couldn't make it. He was feeling a little crummy. Why do we have a fucking cookie on the show anyway?
Because you're hungry, fat man.
Mike Grief, I just got to tell you, I never came to your house, not because you were Jewish, not because you were bad. I was afraid. I was afraid of you. And plus, the elves didn't know how to make training wheels for a Harley Davidson. Hey, Jimmy, the Godfather comedy. First, I want to thank you on your costume. Full commitment, baby. I don't want to say anything bad about Jimmy because last time he did, I found a dead reindeer's head in my bed. Thank you. Jimmy is also, besides a great talent, a spokesman for the NRA. And Mrs. Claus is here. And this is a woman, man, that we got to love. She has a hard time. 24 hours a day, she has elves trying to go up on her. She's such a wonderful wife, but she's not very bright. I took her to the ballet. And halfway through, she looked at me and said, why are all the dancers on their toes? Why didn't they just hire taller dancers? She's not the first Mrs. Claus. The first Mrs. Claus was fat, and man, she was ugly. I took her on vacation to Florida. She was lying on the beach. Some guy walked by, looked at her, and went, what do you use for bait to catch something like that's ugly? Frosty was here. That was really good. He sent in a little video. He didn't want to come because he was afraid he was going to melt. And he was the first terrorist. He came from Italy, whether you Godfather know. He started Italian ISIS. Oh, God. He's really stupid, though, Frosty. He thought a snowblower was a prostitute. What do you call a snowman in the summer? A puddle. What does snowman eat for breakfast?
What?
Frosted Flakes. Oh, keep them coming. Why did the snowman look through the carrot bin at the produce store?
Why?
He was picking his nose. Bobby Collins is here tonight. I don't really have a lot to say about Bobby Collins because he's a good friend, but I just remember the one year that Rudolph's nose wouldn't light, so he just used his teeth to guide my sleigh. The angry elf is here. Say hello to my little friend. The Brady's here because I guess he had the morning off because they canceled the dwarf tossing because of COVID. He was going to lend me a couple of bucks, but he was a little short. He's only angry because he lives in Florida and he's not tall enough to get on any of the rides at Disney. Fred Klitz here. My old cruising buddy. 80 million views on Dry Bar. It's not that he's so funny. It's that 80 million people wanted to see if a serial killer could make them laugh. Rudolph's here. Look at Rudolph. Oh, my God. I'm glad they let you out of rehab so you could be here today. I'm telling you, man, your nose is brighter than you are. Rudolph's supposed to be this cute little pristine Bambi-looking character. This one looks like he's on the neighborhood watch list. You know, you tell me, you complain all the time, oh, all the other reindeers picked on me. Oh, they wouldn't let me play in any reindeer games. 2 questions. What the fuck is a reindeer game? And if all they were picking
a horrible movie.
Why would you just call Mike Grief? You would have straightened it out right away.
They would have played with you.
Michael Carbonaro took time out of his busy schedule to make a video. What busy schedule? He sits at home and practices John Ferrantino's tricks. But to me, he will always be the king of bullshit. Lane's Merge is back after being missing, but nobody even cares. In fact, his fan club broke up. The guy died. So I want to thank all of my friends or whatever you guys are for being here for this grand occasion. And I just want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. What time those getting here? And thank you, everybody. Thanks, Fred. Thank Rudolph. Thanks, Bobby Collins. Thank my wife, the Angry Elf, the Godfather, the Anti-Claus, Frosty, the Gingerbread Man, big stupid cookie, and
St. Jude's.
Hold on, let's go. What we got coming in
that
right
really
now.
is a great organization.
And
it's great to be here. It's an honor to be here because I've lost 20 pounds since things started in this country.
Santa, do your balls have hooks?
I don't even have them anymore. I think they sweat it off. So I hope you had fun. Let's kick it back to Craig. Donate to St. Jude's.
Thank you, Santa.
Thank you, Santa. Thank you, everybody. And now we have one final surprise as we go into gallery view. Folks, so we have a very, very special guest who's here to give us a very, very special Christmas greeting. Please welcome the one, the only, Graham Nash.
Hey, John. How are you all doing? All you roasters? Have you roasted each other enough today? What? I just wanted to take a moment and wish you all a very, very happy Christmas and a very, very happy New Year. I know it looks crazy out there. Just take care of yourself, take care of each other, love each other, and be kind every day. Merry Christmas.